greenhouse gas emissions, cement production sharing 23%, while buildings consume 51% of final energy in Nigeria, largely due to reliance on diesel generators and artificial cooling. This launch of the roadmap development process for the National Decarbonization and Resilience Roadmap for Nigeria's building is part of the country's energy transition goals to upgrade existing facilities and build new low-carbon production plants.
Decarbonization and resilience are no longer optional aspirations. They are development imperatives. The built environment must become a catalyst for sustainable growth.
For Nigeria, where many of the buildings that will exist by 2050 are yet to be constructed, this presents a unique opportunity to embrace low-carbon, energy-efficient and climate-resilient development pathways that will shape a more sustainable future.
The success of this roadmap will depend on strong collaboration among governments, professional bodies, and local communities. The Nigerian Institute of Town Planners is fully committed to supporting this process.
The roadmap therefore recognizes that climate objectives must be aligned with affordability, inclusion, economic opportunity, and national development priorities.
These priorities are essential not only for reducing emissions, but also for building communities that are more resilient to climate-related risks.
What we are doing is actually attempting to truly put Nigeria into the green space.
With a multi-stakeholder working group in place, the collective responsibility is to ensure that the roadmap reflects Nigeria's realities, addresses sector-specific challenges, and provides practical implementation and inclusive actions. In Abuja, Tokwe Alabi, NTA News.
The Renewed Hope Academic Forum, in collaboration with Renewed Hope USA, as well as the Office of the Special Advisor, Diaspora Coordination and Mobilization to the APC National Chairman, has expressed confidence that the empowerment initiatives of Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu will continue to improve the livelihoods of women, youth, and vulnerable groups in the country. This was during a virtual roundtable discussion on the impact of the humanitarian programs of the First Lady and her contribution to national development. Details with Thomas Ogbetere.
While commending the efforts of the First Lady, participants observed that sustained investment in skilled acquisitions, educational support, healthcare, and economic empowerment could reduce poverty, create more entrepreneurial opportunities, and strengthen community resilience. They also stressed the need for continued collaboration among government institutions, the private sector, academia, and civil society to expand the reach and effectiveness of the First Lady's initiatives.
Well, what the First Lady is actually doing, basically, I align with it and I support that wholeheartedly. And I noticed the Renewed Hope initiative as a national platform. It is essential that we have food security in Nigeria, dignity, not just handouts, and the First Lady is doing just that.
The forum further recommended regular impact assessment, create public awareness, and increase stakeholders' participation to ensure the sustainability of the empowerment programs.
Who is Remi Tinubu? And why is her comments being distorted? It is simply because the opposition has a machinery designed for destruction, even when it is good. And this is where we have to come in to defend the good initiative the First Lady is doing.
Participants expressed optimism that consistent implementation of the initiatives will advance the Renewed Hope agenda, promote inclusive development, and improve the well-being of Nigerians. In Abuja, Thomas Ogbetere, NTA News.
There are also supports for widows in the country, with more civil society organizations empowering widows through initiatives that provide financial assistance and livelihood support, enabling them to rebuild their lives with dignity and independence. Details with Olusheye Adiagbo.
For many widows in Nigeria, the death of a husband often marks the beginning of economic hardship.
Serious vomit from his mouth and from his nose. I shout, let them come and help me. They come, they raise him up. The next day I saw my husband's tongue outside. That was the end of everything. That was how my husband take and leave me with 3 children.
Siwese Benjamin recently lost her husband and is now among beneficiaries of the Nikki Nduzu Foundation, which is empowering widows through skills acquisition, mentorship, and business support. One beneficiary, Blessing Kenneth, has rebuilt a livelihood through the foundation's training by running a thriving African salad, abacha, and okpa business.
He now support me, give me more money, increase my business, and started to be doing abacha business, increasing my market. My market was booming more and more.
The intervention is part of the UDO Widow Empowerment Program, organized to mark the 4th anniversary of the passing of their mother, Patience Friday Udo.
When we are specific on widows, because that is the direction from the donor, that widows should be empowered. Widows in existing business or already in existing business before the death of their husbands, and then they are now giving little grants to beef up their business. So it's a welcome development for Nikki Udezue Foundation. We're always excited to go out and source for people who really need it, because it's an emotional thing. Nobody wants to be in that situation.
Since I lost my husband early this year, and life is very difficult for me, but I thank God. I thank God for this opportunity. I'm going to make this money. I'll buy groundnut, fry it, and supply to people that have shops.
This money, Nikki Foundation give me now, it will help me to start my market again.
The foundation says it will continue to provide mentorship and business support to help widows achieve lasting economic independence. Olusheye Adiagbo, NTA News.
Away from that, the Mohammed VI Foundation for African Ulama has concluded the pre-selection phase of the 3rd edition of its annual Hadith Nabawi competition in Abuja. The initiative is to deepen young Muslims' understanding of the teachings of Prophet Muhammad while promoting the values of moderation, peace, and religious harmony. Chewudeti reports.
30 days. Lecture halls and Islamic centers across several African countries hosted young participants testing their knowledge of the Hadith, the recorded sayings and traditions of the Prophet Muhammad.
It's about the memorization of the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as it's contained in different kinds of books and compilations that has been properly documented.
The 3 forts that they won of each category, they are going to be participating on international competition, whereby other African countries that they are doing the same thing as we are doing in Nigeria, they are also going to be competing against each other, and the winners also will be competing in another competition also in Morocco.
Organizers say the 3rd edition of the competition goes beyond memorization, as contestants were assessed on their understanding of the Hadith, chains of narration, moral teachings, and their application to peaceful social coexistence.
I am very happy and thankful to God as well.
With the national free selection phase now concluded, attention shifts to the continental grand finale of the competition. In Abuja, Shu Muhammad Detti, NTA News.
That report concludes the news at this time. Many thanks for watching, and comfort and modern.
As it sounds, it's not an iron. It's perfectly ceramic, an innovation put together to deter vandals from carrying out their nefarious activities.
I am living proof that entertainment can take you to all the incredible places, to meet all the crazy creative minds. Join me for the behind-the-scenes stories and the unforgettable moments.
Sure, we're going down, but only on this escalator. At the Ministry of Interior, service is on the rise, tech-driven, people-focused, no standing still.
For accurate and up-to-date information, for insightful and real-time education and entertainment, NTA News 24 is the station of choice. And that is why our watchword is news and more news.